What's good, y'all? Welcome to Ready to Tape, and y'all already know what it is. Make sure to make a play, hit that like button. But today we talking about a big news in Johnathan Hankins being moved to the Dallas Cowboys, and it's a very big surprise because one thing that the Raiders need, and one thing that the Raider fans know, is that we need interior defensive help. And what happens? We lose that help. We basically lose our best defensive tackle, our most consistent nose tackle, run stopper in the middle of that defensive line, and we move him to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the most interesting thing about this is I think this is a huge sign for Raider fans. The fact that we move on from him must mean that we have something in our back pockets. That's the only thing it could be. If you move on from Johnathan Hankins without having something in your back pocket, an ace up your sleeve, as you could say, then there's something terribly wrong. But I don't think that's the case. I think Raider fans should be excited, and we're going to talk about it in this video today. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get into it. Now, man, we got to get right into this because the fact that we let go of Johnathan Hankins, supposedly it's for Johnathan Hankins, a seventh round pick, and we get a sixth in return, is a scary sight. I have no idea what we were thinking. That does not make any sense whatsoever to me, and I don't like the deal at all. I don't like the deal at all. What the hell is a sixth round pick? Let's be honest. Those guys are probably going to be practice players at the end of the day. Sixth round picks really don't make the team. I mean, they don't make an impact on the team. And Johnathan Hankins, he may be under contract, it may be only 1 year, whatever the case is. He still was producing. He still was out there able to help us in the run game. And who else is in the interior of this defense that's going to help? Maybe someone we going to trade for. And I think this is the ace up the sleeve. You're talking about Matthew Iannuzzi on the Carolina Panthers, a team that's really out here trying to sell whatever they can at the time so they could rebuild when they go into next season. They already let go of their star running back, Christian McCaffrey. Now, what about Matthew Iannuzzi? He's a veteran interior defensive tackle. He's been competent. He's been well throughout his entire career. Even when he was with the Washington Commanders, we've been calling to trade for this guy. He's on a 1 year deal over there, and I think that's somebody we could definitely pick up, and he'd be able to help with his kind of skill set, create that interior pressure, and help in the run game as well. Now, that's one guy. But the most exciting person we should be talking about is Duron Payne. Now, Duron Payne has been in rumors with the Washington Commanders about how they may move on from him because he may be seeking a deal for about $15 to $18 million a year, which they paid their other D tackle or defensive lineman and Johnathan Allen about that amount, and they have Montez Sweat, Chase Young. So they have a plethora of defensive linemen. Now, will they get rid of Duron Payne? It's not 100% certain, but he has been in talks about being moved from Washington. And if we could go ahead and snatch him up for a draft pick, like a second or a third, I think it would be a complete steal based on the simple fact that he's 25 years old. Only 25 years old. Okay. If you go ahead and grab this guy, he still has a lot of room to grow. He has a lot of room to continue to be a great player for us. And he'll be on a long term contract because, like I said, he has to be re signed. Now, that is a big chunk of change. But I mean, we've signed a bunch of players on offense for that kind of money. Why can't we do that on defense? And this is where the defense investments need to come in to where we can hold that defense to the same caliber that we hold this offense to. All right. Now, when you talk about Matthew Iannuzzi and Duron Payne, we have to be making some type of deal behind the scenes because there's no way we let go of Hankins without having something in our back pockets. And I think this has to be what it is. And if we bring somebody in that doesn't really move the needle compared to Johnathan Hankins, I would be highly disappointed. I would be very disappointed, to say the least, that we don't bring in somebody better than Hankins when you let him walk for a sixth round pick after we exchanged it with a seventh and him. So it doesn't really make sense. We're going to have to wait and see because there's still time for the trade deadline to come about, and we still are able to pick up a player in the interior of that defense. So let's go ahead and see if we can get Duron Payne, Matthew Iannuzzi. There might be a guy under the radar that I'm not mentioning. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you guys think we're going to be making a big splash for a D tackle in this before the trade deadline? Let me know. Or was Johnathan Hankins just expandable? I don't think he really was that expandable, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to hit that like button. Follow me on IG and Twitter and check out Redemption Brand if y'all want to check out any gear. Appreciate everybody being here. Until next time, man, ready to tape.